Hear a word that can help you understand truly the lesson. Business is an organization or economic system where goods and services are exchanged for one another over for money. Hybrid business refers to companies that may be classified with more than one type of business. Merchandising business refers to business which buy product at wholesale price and sell the same at retail price. Manufacturing business is owned and managed by only one person. Partnership, a business owned by two or more persons who contribute resources into entity. Corporation is a business organization that has a separate legal personality from its owner. Cooperative is a cooperative is a business organization owned and managed by the group of individuals.
There are four major types of business. Number 1, service business. Number 2, merchandising business. Number 3, manufacturing business. And number 4, hybrid business. Number 1, service business. A type of business which provide intangible products. Service type firms offer professional skills, expertise, advice, and other similar products. Business service are a recognizable subset of economic service and share their characteristics. The essential difference is that business are concerned about the building of service system in order to deliver value to their customer and to act in the roles of service provider and service customer. The example of service businesses are school, repair shop, hair salon, banks, accounting firms, and law firms, transport, food service, and other industries that sells service rather than products. From the word service, in Tagalog is serbisyo. Ito yung binibigay yung serbisyo ng tao, like for example, barbershop and hair salon. Aayusan kanila gamit ang kanilang skills o kakayahan. Ito yung walang involved na product. Number 2, merchandising business is a business which buys products at a wholesale price and sell the same at the retail price. They are known as a buy and sell business. They make profit by selling the products at prices higher than the purchase cost. Sometimes called merchandiser, is one of the most common types of business we interact with daily. It is a business that purchase finished product and resell them to consumers. Ito yung bumibili sila ng maramihan, bundle, bulk, or boxes. Nabibili nila na mas mababang presyo. Binibenta nila to ng tingi-tingi at meron na silang tubo dito. Examples are grocery stores, convenience stores, distributors, and other resellers. Number 3, manufacturing business. Unlike the merchandising business, buys products with the intention of using them as materials in making a new product. A manufacturing business combines with raw materials, labor, and factory overhead in its production process. The manufactured goods will then be sold to customers. Is any business that use components, parts of raw materials to make a finished goods. These finished goods can be sold directly to consumers, to their manufacturing business that use them for making a different product. Ito yung bumibili sila ng mga produkto at gumagawa ulit ng panibagong produkto. Yung example niya is yung baked goods, shoe manufacturing, grape wine production, cosmetic manufacturing, processed food, canned goods, and others. And the last is number 4, hybrid business. Is a company that may be classified as more than one type of business. Yung example neto is yung restaurant. For example, combines ingredients in making a fine meal. Pumapasok dito yung manufacturing. Sells a cold bottle of wine. Merchandising to. Kasi nagbebenta sila ng mga bote ng alak o kaya bote ng malamig, mga coke, yun yung mga example. Tawag doon is merchandising, mga tingi-tingin nilang binibenta. and fills customers' orders. Ito yung service, ito na yung serbisyo na tinatawag natin, service business. Yung hybrid business, halos pumapasok na sa kanya yung manufacturing, merchandising, and yung service business.
Sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is the simplest and most common structure chosen to start a business. It is an unincorporated business owned in one by one individual with no distinction between the business and the owner. You are entitled for all your profits and are responsible for all your business's debts, losses, and liabilities. A partnership business, by definition, consists of two or more people who combine their resources to form a business and agree to share risks, profits, and losses. Common partnership business examples include law firms, physician groups, real estate investment firms, and accounting group. A corporation is a legal entity that is separated and distinct from its owner under the law. Corporation possess many of the same rights and responsibilities as individuals. They can enter contracts, loan and borrow money, hire employees, own assets, and pay taxes. A cooperative is an association of persons that is owned and controlled by the people to meet their common economic, social, and or cultural needs and aspiration through a jointly owned and democratically controlled business. Here's our 5 advantages of sole proprietorship. You are the boss. You keep all the profits. Startup costs are low. You have maximum privacy. Establishing and operating your business is simple. Here's the 5 disadvantages of sole proprietorship. You have unlimited liabilities for debt as there's no legal distinction between the private and the business assets. Your capacity to raise capital is limited. All the responsibility for making day-by-day decision is yours. Retaining high-caliber employees, it can be difficult. It can be hard to take holidays.
Partnership, advantage and disadvantage. Advantage. Partnership or reliability is to establish however time should be invested in developing a partnership. Number 2. With more than one owner, the ability to raise funds and increase it. Number 3. The profits from the business flow directly through the partner's personal tax return. Number 4. Prospective employees may be attracted to business if given incentive to become a partner. Number 5. The business usually will benefit from partners who have complementary skill. Disadvantage. Number 1. Partners are jointly and individually liable for the action of the other partners. Number 2. Profit must be shared with others. Number 3. Since decisions are shared, disagree can occur. Number 4. Some employee benefits are not deductible from the business income on tax return. Number 5. The partner might have a limited life in upon with a withdrawal or death of a partner. Types of partnership that you should consider. Number 1. General partnership. Partners divide responsibility for management and liability, as well as the share of profit or loss according to their internal agreement. Equal, share assumed unless there is a written agreement that state differently. Ang ibig po sabihin ng general partnership ay hati po sila sa lahat o depende po yun sa napagkasunduan nila kung isa po ay may gagawin, kung isa po ay may gagawin. Depende po yun sa agreement na pagkasunduan nila. Ayun po ang ibig sabihin ng general partnership. Number 2. Limited partnership and partnership with limited liability. Limited means the most partners have limited liability as well as limited input regarding management decision which generally encourage investors for short terms in project or for investing in capital asset. Ang ibig po sabihin ng limited partnership ay limitadong pananagutan na pakipagsosyo sa lahat ng mga kasosyo ng kumpanya ay pinapayagan na gumawa ng mga desisyon na pamamahala para sa kumpanya. Ayun po ang ibig sabihin ng limited partnership. Number 3, joint venture. It's like a general partnership but it's clearly for a limited period of time for a single project. If the partner is on a joint venture, repeat the activity, they will be recognized as an ongoing partnership and will have to file as such and distribute accumulated partner asset upon discrimination of entity. Ang ibig po sabihin ng joint venture o JV ay isang business agreement kung saan ang dalawang o higit pang partido ay sumasang-ayon na pagsamahin ang kanilang mga pagkukunan para sa layunin ng pagtupad ng isang partikular na mga gawain. Ayun po ang ibig sabihin ng JV o joint venture.
The organization that will separate legal personality from this owner. A corporation is a business recognized by the state as a legal entity separate from these owners, also known as a shareholders. A corporation can be owned by individuals or others entities, and ownership is easily transferable via for buying and selling of stock. Since a corporation is its own legal entity, it can enter litigation on its own, protecting its owner personality, liabilities, the events of legal action. Advantage of a corporation include personal liability protection, business security and continuity, easy access to capital, tax benefits, lengthy application process. Disadvantages of a corporation include time-consuming and subject to double taxation, having for formalities and protocols to follow, likely application process, extensive.
Here's the advantage and disadvantage of cooperative. The advantage of cooperative are: number 1, less taxation; number 2, funding opportunities; number 3, further marketing reach; number 4, perpetual existence members can join or leave the business without causing decision; and number 5, democratic organization, monetary investment does not affect the weight of each vote. So no members owner can dominate the decision-making process. And the disadvantage of cooperative are: number 1, less operational control; number 2, fixed pricing; number 3, cooperative may suffer from slow cash flow, since a member's incentive to contribute depends on how much they use the cooperative service and product; and number 4, lack of membership and participation may cause risk of losing members. And the example of cooperative: water and electricity utility cooperatives, cooperative banking, credit unions, and housing cooperatives.
Direction. Read carefully the statement below and choose your answer from the given option. Dito po kayo may mili ng sagot sa box. Hybrid business, cooperative, manufacturing business, joint venture, corporation, merchandising business, sole proprietorship business, general partnership, manufacturing business, general partnership. Ayun po yung mga